Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I guess we're doing a little bit of an update video. Honestly, it's kind of one that I like 50-50 expected to make. On one half I'm like, yeah, this is definitely a video I'll make because eventually this guy's gonna get what's coming to him, but then the other half of me was like, you know what? That's the problem. Like, these guys go out and record these types of videos, they behave this way in public, and nobody really ever does anything to them. And I think that's why they're all so emboldened. I think that's why they all do this, because there's never really been any sort of like consequences for them doing this type of stuff. So if you've been part of the Optimus army recently watching my videos and whatnot, you'll probably remember a couple weeks ago I made a video about this awful racist streamer just being a scumbag. And basically it was a video of this black guy, which I later found out was a Somalian guy, where he went to Japan, right? And he was like on the bullet train hanging out with everybody, just trying to live their lives, right? And he was just like racially harassing people on the train. Like, he was making jokes about the Japanese being atomically bombed by the United States during World War II, which is an event that killed hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians in an effort to end the deadliest war in human history. It created birth defects for generations, you know, kids being born with fucking extra limbs, no eyeballs, just horrible things, right? Led to two of Japan's major cities having to be completely rebuilt from the ground up in just a few decades. I mean, it's just fucking disgusting, right? You know, he's on there making fun of them for, you know, that kind of stuff, just being racist towards them for being Japanese. And he eventually gets pressed by a dude on like a motorbike, but the guy doesn't really do anything to him. He just kind of scares him a little bit. But today, man, we finally get the fucking payoff we've all been wanting. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I already know that this video is going to be demonetized. That's just the fact of the matter. This dude's about to get fucking assaulted. So, I mean, even with that being said, knowing I'm probably not gonna make any money off this video, I said, fuck it, bro. We gotta make this video because this is just too epic of a follow-up for me simply to not cover for y'all. So if you do not mind, could you please make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. I'm not gonna beg y'all for money. I'm not gonna beg y'all to go buy my merchandise. That's up to you if you want to, if you want to support through Watch Optimus membership. But I know not a lot of y'all are trying to spend any money, man. If you do want to support my content though and make sure that I can continue making videos like this for y'all, just make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. It's free, man, and you get to see awesome new videos all the time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and realistically see this awesome video. So
it's good to know people in Japan. Let's be respectful. You know what I mean? I hope nobody in the chat was saying weird shit. If I go back and whoa, what the fuck? Yo, chill out. Yo, chill out. Stop. Oh, yeah. Stop. Hey, relax. Relax. Nothing, no problem. Relax.
Now, I didn't end up showing you the full clip, and there's a pretty big reason behind that. And the reason is, and if you want to see it, like, I put it on my Twitter, the full clip's on my Twitter, but after I ended the clip, either one person in the crowd, I don't know if it was multiple people in the crowd, I really couldn't tell you, but he starts getting called the hard R N-word pretty loudly. Like, it's very clear to tell what these people are saying. Now, obviously, that being in the video probably would have gotten it age restricted, and a good amount of you wouldn't even really be able to see this video, and it wouldn't get discovered or anything. So yeah, eventually they just start calling him the hard R and screaming at him, you know, just fucking freaking out on him. And if you watched, like I said, my video a few weeks ago, you'll know that this guy, he has a history, or realistically has a content style, quote unquote, of just fucking racially harassing Japanese people. So I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking morally grandstand and be like, oh, calling him the N-word is not okay, because I mean, first and foremost, I'm not black. It's not my decision to really go around and tell people what they can and can't say, especially other people of color. Like, that's really y'all's decision to fucking decide if that's okay or not really mine. I mean, should they have said it? Probably not, but I mean, once again, this guy is known for just going around in Japan and just racially antagonizing these people. I'm not really surprised that they ended up deciding to hit him with that one, but didn't really want to put that in the video. So, but obviously he got smacked in his fucking face in this video by somebody. I don't know if this is somebody that like saw him earlier or whatnot, because he was clearly streaming, and it sounded like, he was addressing his chat, potentially saying some pretty stupid shit. So I don't know if he was, like, out somewhere in public, and he was, like, his chat or him were saying something that just wasn't cool. But truth be told, I can't really give this guy any sort of benefit of the doubt. I can't assume that he did nothing wrong, because realistically, this guy's just an asshole, and, like, this is what he does. This is what this quote-unquote content is. And truth be told, he fucked around and found out. Like, he fucked around and found out. He got the consequences of what he was doing. I mean, you can't really just go around doing shit like this. I mean, I'm not even just in Japan. Like, I live in the United States. Most of you live in the United States, and America is one of the most, if not the most, racially diverse country on the planet, right? Like, I think I have legitimately met and interacted with people from damn near every single ethnicity group that I can think of, right? If you were walking around in fucking Los Angeles or New York City or Houston or Chicago, Baltimore, any of like the major cities, right? And you were just walking down the street just racially antagonizing people, truth be told, it could probably even go a lot worse for you. Like, if you're in fucking Compton and you're racially antagonizing people, you might get fucking shot. You might get jumped in an alleyway and beaten until your fucking bones are visible, right? Like, truth be told, this is probably the nicest reaction this guy could have gotten, because if he was doing shit like that here or in other places of the world, or realistically in other places of Japan, he would have fucking disappeared pretty quickly. I mean, even in Japan, like, they've got like the fucking Yakuza, you know what I mean? That's like the mob or whatever over there. That's like their organized crime. You fucking disrespect the Yakuza, bro, you're done. It's over with. That's like going to Mexico and disrespecting the cartels, or like going to New York City and disrespecting one of the mafia families or something, right? Like, that type of shit just doesn't fly. And that's the risk you take when you make quote-unquote content like this, when your whole job is to go around fucking with people in the streets. Now, on one hand, you have people saying, oh, they took it too far, and then most people realistically are like, yeah, he got what he deserved. Now, I just want to address that they went too far argument, right? Oh, well, assaulting somebody is never okay. You should never lay your hands on another person. Usually I would agree when it comes to, pretty normal stuff, but this is just, it's an outlier. This is not a normal circumstance. I'm sorry, but you know damn good and well that if you're walking around in public racially and in general antagonizing people, you are opening yourself up to the possibility of getting fucked up. Like, that's just the world we live in, bro. Not everybody's here to play games with you and to be a piece of pawn or whatever for your fucking content on Kick. And that's what these idiots who do this type of shit fail to understand. Like, they go around in public trying to treat everybody like there's some sort of fucking pawn in this chess game for content, and then he acts fucking completely bewildered and stunned that he would get smacked in his mouth, right? And it's always funny, when the consequences come, how these fucking pranksters or whatever you want to call them, how they always behave. They're always like real tough, real confident, real cocky, real cool or whatever, when, nobody's ever confronting them for the type of shit that they're doing on these streams. When he was on that train and these guys were, sitting there just fucking trying their best to ignore him and just live their life while he's racially antagonizing them, he kept on doing it with impunity because he realized, hey, they're not going to do shit to me. I don't have to worry about it. They're not a threat to me. They're not going to assault me or harm me. So he kept doing it. But then, of course, when he runs into one of the people who aren't on that type shit, who aren't playing those games with him, suddenly it's, hey, yo, chill out, man. Come on, dude. Stop, bro. I'm just a little guy, man. Come on, bro. You don't want to hurt little old me, right? It's always the same fucking song and dance with these losers, man. They go around antagonizing people, messing with them, getting in the way of whatever they're doing, treating them like some sort of fucking like circus animal or like zoo animal for their entertainment and content. And then when they fuck around and find out, they FAFO, they just turn into the biggest pansies and pussies on the planet. Yo, come on, man. Don't hit little old me, bro. What you gonna hurt me, man? Come on, I'm just a little guy, bro. It's just a prank, man. I'm just making videos over here, brother, man. You don't hurt me, bro. It's fucking embarrassing. Like, dude, imagine your parents having to see this shit, right? Like, for me, if like my mom or my dad or whatever, like, loaded up YouTube, went to the Optimus channel, and I'm like, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Optimus, and today I'm gonna go racially harass minorities in South Central Los Angeles, right? Like, and then they see me go down there, and I'm like, hey, you're rolling 60, right? You're a fucking piece of shit fucking pussy, right? And then the dude pulls out some brass knuckles and unhinges my jaw off the left side, right? Rightfully so, if we're being honest. Imagine your family having to see shit like that, seeing you get treated like a punching bag in Japan because the only service to society maybe you know how to produce, apparently, is to just be an asshole with a camera, right? I don't know, I feel like my parents would be pretty disappointed in me, and like for a good portion of you watching this video, if your family saw you behaving this way, they would probably also think you're kind of a chump. But I mean, these guys, they have no shame, you know, they have no dignity, they have no self-respect. If they did, they would be learning a skill that they think could actually make them content creators, right? Like they'd be learning how to edit videos, or like they'd be, you know, trying to get better at video games so they could stream that or whatever, right? But no, these guys take the easiest route out. They just pick up their fucking iPhone or whatever, they go out somewhere and they just act like obnoxious douchebags, and that's content nowadays. That's content. That's what people are apparently sitting around watching on these fucking streaming platforms. I don't know, man. Back in the day, bro, I felt like people went on these sites and watched people play League of Legends and like Overwatch and Call of Duty. Now they're getting on here and just watching Somalian dudes go to Japan and get smacked around like a fucking child for being an asshole. Like, I don't know. It's a very weird transition in content to me, I guess. Maybe I'm the wrong one, right? Maybe I'm the dum-dum, right? Maybe I'm the idiot because I'm not doing this stuff. I don't know, man. But ultimately, it just like, it really is what was coming to him. And like, I feel like if he continues doing shit like this, and realistically, if this entire like situation just keeps going on where people think that this is content and they keep doing this, it's gonna end up bad one day. I mean, and to be fair, this isn't the only guy who's been doing completely dumbass prank streams and TikToks and videos and whatnot. I mean, there's guys in like the UK going in people's houses without permission, hijacking trains and shit. Like, there is some legitimately like dum-dums, I would say, that are like trying to make content these days. I mean, you could say whatever you want about like the 2015, 2016 YouTube prank scene where they were going up and, you know, trying to kiss dudes' girlfriends and like were saying the N-word in the hood or whatever, bro. But you could tell that like 95% of those videos were scripted with paid actors. Like, this shit is real. This guy is really going around and testing his luck in public. It really just seems like one of these big old games of whack-a-mole, right? Where, you know, the mole keeps popping its head up in different areas, and eventually someone's gonna slam that fucking hammer down right on that mole's head and just crush that motherfucker. Like, yeah, maybe he hasn't gotten hit the first couple times in this whole game or whatever, but it's really gonna happen. And I mean, he's really lucky that he ran into the right person, is all I can say. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, telling people to FAFO and signing out.